Hello everyone, just a quick video about a civil celebrant wedding. What is a civil celebrant wedding? Why have one? What does it offer? These are things I'm going to very briefly talk about. A civil celebrant wedding is the middle ground between that of traditional faith, such as a church wedding, and a registry office wedding. Now, UK law is variable, but in England there are two laws that I think you need to know. One, there are only two legal options for a wedding, for a legal marriage. That's a church religious ceremony where the vicar or priest is also a registrar or a registrar is present, or a registry office wedding. Now that could be in the registry office, or it could be where the registrar and their celebrant comes to you to a registered venue. So like a hotel, for example. They are your two legal options, but they are limited. The religious one is constrained by faith and the traditional order of things that are done. There may be some saying which hymns and which readings you'd have from the Bible, but relatively it is very ordered and prescribed. The registry office one says that, it's a very basic package. One of vows. It can be very beautiful, but you don't have the freedom to include whichever readings you like, poems, religious songs. Any mention of faith is not really allowed in a registry office wedding, even if that's in a hotel. There are other parts of that day that you can devise, your speeches and so on, but your ceremony itself is restricted. Again, it suits people, but not everyone. The second law just to mention is you can only be married under a fixed roof, and it's a legally registered place, so like the hotel or a canopy in their grounds or in a stately home. They are registered places. The church, of course, is a registered place. So weddings on beaches, weddings at Stonehenge, weddings up in one of those beautiful beauty spots that you go to on holiday. These are celebrant weddings. These are not legally standing, but are perfect days that dreams are made of. So you might say, well, if it's not a legal wedding, what's the point? Well, that's up to you to decide. For some people, they want more than those two options give. They want something that they can devise. They want it where they want, when they want, including what they want. This is what matters to them. So these couples go to the registry office and they legally marry with their minimum number of witnesses. And they do what's called a jeans and t-shirt ceremony. It's minimal, but they do it to tick the box and to get the legal documentation. And then with the celebrant, a couple of days before or a couple of days after is when all their family and friends come, and the celebrant leads their true wedding day in their mind. The day which reflects their dreams. The day where they truly pronounce their love for one another in front of the people that matter, not just the document that's gained. This is a growth area. It allows freedom. If someone wants to get married on the beach in Devon, they can. If someone wants to get married in Huddersfield, at Castle Hill, they could. There is only one restriction, and that is getting permission from the landowner. So, civil ceremonies, the civil part of that title is you. You decide. You want that favourite reading from your favourite book? You have it. You want your favourite poem? You have it. You want a multimedia presentation halfway through with all your photos and memories of how you met up to current day? You have it. You want an extra bit? Perhaps you can have a unity candle where you and your partner, your husband or wife to be, light a large candle using two sub candles, reflecting two becoming one. Families where sometimes two families are joining in a second marriage, or where people have had children in other relationships, it can be beautiful when the couple and the children from their other relationships all take a candle and light one big one together to show the future and how the future will burn together, united. Of course, there's hand fasting, pagan tradition. There's all sorts of things that could be included because it's your day. A civil celebrant wedding can be the most beautiful. It's certainly the most individual. It's certainly the one that comes closest to perfecting your ideas of what your dream day would be like. And who knows what the future holds? Maybe civil celebrant weddings will become legal one day. There's certainly movement in that field. But as it stands, you would need to get legally married before. There's no point dressing that up in any other way because I can't legally marry you. But I can give you the ceremony that you truly want. Get in touch if you want to talk any more. This is a growth area. You may well have been to celebrant weddings where perhaps you were aware that they went to the registry office beforehand, or maybe you weren't. It's completely up to you what you include in your civil celebrant wedding. Maybe it's something you're just floating the idea about and you're not sure whether you're going to go down the registrar route or the civil celebrant route or the church route. If you want to talk further with me, then just get in touch. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.